points in the game.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Headed out right. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And they're going to score. It's a pick-6 for Seattle. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He rolls to his right. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's his target, that's Torrey Horton. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
17 more yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And again, it's Darnold. Finds Cup once more. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing it again here. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Seahawks.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Rucker on first down, and they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Darnold. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And an Eagles 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick
Now after
off
tying
for
this game
Philadelphia.
up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Horton off the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
At the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. To throw, here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold coming back after the pick. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first. We've set it downs from the 37.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Sidney Brown in on that stop. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Back to throw it. Complete to Walker on the check down. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Jason Myers
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
From the gun, Darnold. Hits his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. This is Cox, that's Cup. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either gonna try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Hurts on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Saquon Barkley.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. play fake. Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Walker on second. Escapes the defender. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. We've set it down from 37. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Walker hauls it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing here, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 21.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. Nine. Come, let's get him.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
A.J. Brown.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from South Philly. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Seahawks 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Calcaterra. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And an Eagles
Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
That's another.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
7-yard line.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's 3rd and goal. Hurts again. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
4th down, here's Hurts. And this will pay off. It is caught. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red 80. Red 80. Hey, son.
Darnold to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
What's up? No wait. No waiting. Red 80. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete, it's Kupp again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That one, take it in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
King, Field King. Great, set. Wait up.
Hurts to the air on first down. Moving left. A pass caught by Saquon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that low.
And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 14, Seahawks 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Myers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
He'll step up and run, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A second down throw for Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
63, 63, 63.
Third and goal for Hurts. Headed left, buying time. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.